Hello, Your Honor, and welcome now to Wednesday. Well, I still think cloudy, I still think overcast, and I still think for another day in a row, a bit moody. We might even see the little Libran temper happen in the next 24 hours. And most people don't realize that Librans have a temper. But what's interesting about Librans is, once the scale tips and they're out of balance, they shoot first and ask questions later. It's so funny. Suddenly the judge, the fairest of them all, pulls out a shotgun and kills everybody in court. It does happen. I mean, not literally, but I've seen Librans kind of go over the edge and go kind of berserk. Why? If you get too thrown out of balance, it freaks you out. And I'm telling you right now as your astrologer, you might get thrown out of balance. Now, this deals with two things. On the one hand, the last 24 hours, the universe was saying to Librans, it's time to take emotional responsibility for your karma. Okay? So if you've been in any kind of space in the last how many years, I don't know how old you are, and you've been all the time saying like, oh, I was born to a bad family, and this happened to me, and that happened to me, and everything's happening to me. I'm telling you, sorry, no, that's actually you light casting in a really bad manner, and you made all that happen to yourself. And a lot of people have problems accepting emotional responsibility for their karma. Here's the bad news. Everything bad that's happened to you was your fault. Here's the good news. It doesn't have to happen that way anymore. So there is a bright side in this story, okay? And most people, once they realize they really can light cast a different reality, they go ahead and forgive themselves for light casting such a bad one. That said, emotionally, you're very present with whatever your deep issues are. And I'd love to be able to predict them, but it's difficult because every story has a different past and what they do. Now, spiritually, at the same time, you're getting double whammied because the sun is in your opposite sign. And in the next 24 hours, the universe is saying, Libra, I know you're kind of moody, but we need you to actually make a decision about what kind of marriage you want in your life. Time to decide. Now, this isn't the only time you get to decide. But this is the moment where the universe will have the most effect. Your light will go the farthest if you make the decision in the next 24 hours. And decisions are important, Libra, okay? That's the thing you hate to do, decide, right? You know what, Libra? You should not be so afraid of decision. You know why? You can always make a new decision later. Librans tend to kind of stay stuck in the decision-making process. It's always so funny. Try taking a Libra out on a date. Do you want Burger King or McDonald's? And they'll be like, I don't know. It's finally just like, okay, it's going to be both. Just to make the Libra happy. You know, at the end of the day, if you just decide, you can always get McDonald's tomorrow. So in the next 24 hours, make a decision about what you want out of relationships. Doesn't matter if you're in one, doesn't matter if it's not here, doesn't matter if whatever. Just make a decision. I want this universe. I want this kind of relationship with the world. I want this kind of relationship in a long-term relationship. This is what I want. Put it out there. See what the world brings. Then email me. We'll talk from there. All right, Libra, that's all I have. I'll see you tomorrow with more. Live, love, be.